All right, good morning, and we're going to finish up with our final lesson here before Christmas break. And today we're going to continue talking a little bit about how to use the calculator. We're going to do one problem together to practice again. And then today your assignment, it's the same one in the packet, these 9 questions. They're multiple choice, and complete that in It's Learning. And then just so you guys are aware, the quiz over scatter plots will go live on Thursday at 2 o'clock. Okay, so technically our day to do is Friday, but I want to give you guys Thursday night to do it, and if you want to just get it done. It will not technically be due until after Christmas break in January. However, I strongly recommend just get it done Thursday night or Friday morning so you don't have to worry about it. And that way you can do well on it, and you don't have to worry about it over break at all. So if you have any questions, please reach out. Let me know. But we're going to go ahead and get started here. And on this question it says, the following information was gathered as groups of people left a restaurant. They were asked how many people were in their party and what their bill was. So we need to use a graphing calculator and enter the data into a table. Now I'm going to go ahead and get rid of my video so I have space over here for the calculator. And we also want to go ahead and use our reference sheet. So remember, the first thing we do when we turn it on, we got to reset the calculator. Okay, so second memory, and we'll reset, then go over here to all and choose all memory, and then go down to number 2 and hit enter so we reset. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do, it says enter the data into a table. So to do this, we go to stat, and it's already on edit, so I can just hit enter. I'm going to type it in. So I go back over here to my list. I'm going to type this list in. So start with 1, 3, 5. Go all the way. Be careful as you type it in. Make sure you do it correctly, or else your data will not represent this data set because you'll have your own data set. Now when we're putting 850 in, you can just put 8.5. If you put 8.50, it's the same thing, but it's just an extra key to type. Now obviously we got to do 63.75, 92.55. We got to put those because they have 2 numbers in there. All right, and we're almost done here. Double check as you go. Make sure you're typing everything in correctly. All right, so we've used the graphing calculator to enter the data into the table. Now it says create and view the scatter plot and describe the relationship. So once again, we'll go over here. We need to turn our scatter plot on. So use step 3 here. I'll hit second, and y equals, that gets me the stat plot. Notice plot 1 is off, so I need to hit enter and then hit enter again to turn it on. Okay, now go to zoom and then zoom stat. So zoom, option number 9 is zoom stat. So hit 9, and here is my visual. Okay, now we go back over here, and it had asked us to create and view the scatter plot and describe the relationship. So if we look here, I know that it's not perfect, but this is going to be linear and positive. All right, so once again, as x gets bigger, so does y, and it's generally a straight line. Now, question 3, what is the r value and what does this mean? So to find our r value, we have to turn the diagnostic on and then go through the linear regression. Okay, so first thing we're going to do, the start one, because we haven't done it yet today, hit second, hit 0 down here, which gives us catalog, then scroll down all the way till diagnostic on. So all the way to the D's. There it is. So diagnostic on. Then I hit enter. Now I have to hit enter again to run it, and it pops up done. I know that it's done its job. Okay, now I'm going to do this. So stat, and I go over to calculate, and then I'm going to choose option 4. Okay, so list 1 is X, list 2 is Y. We're going to calculate that. I hit enter here, and it calculates for us, and our value is 0.847. Okay, now we know it's positive. We already found that out, but it confirms it as R is positive. 0.847 falls in between 0.75 and 0.9, so that would be strong correlation. So when we go over here, we're going to say that R equals 0.847, okay, and then it is going to be a strong positive correlation between the number of people and the bill. Now, obviously, this makes sense. It's saying as the number of people in your party increase, your bill is going to be higher. Now, obviously, this isn't always the case. Maybe someone comes in, like this couple of 2 came in and spent $42.35. That's more than a couple of 3. So maybe that couple was out celebrating their anniversary or something. They got dessert. You never know. Like, it's not always going to be consistent, but this 0.847 shows we have a strong positive correlation. Okay. So now step 4 says find and interpret the slope. So we already have that up here. Remember, normally it's y equals mx plus b. The calculator does y equals ax plus b. So that a is our slope, 8.479 if we round. Okay, and that is our slope. And what that tells us is, remember, it's rise over run. So 8.479 is the increase in y. That's how much the bill will go up each time x goes up by 1. Each time we have one more person. Now we need to be careful because this is money. So let's think about this. But I'll write it out. So for each one increase in the people category, so in people, the bill increases by, and then I'm going to go ahead and put $8.48. Okay, now some of you might be saying, but that's 8.479. But we know in money, we don't go to the thousands, right? We go to the hundredths, so 8.48. Okay, so we're almost done with this problem now. Question 5, what is the equation of the regression line or the best fit line? So if we look here, y equals, it's just going to be that 8.479x, okay, plus, then don't forget the 18.638. I got that from over here for B, or our y-intercept. Okay, so this right here is our best fit line or our regression line as calculated by the calculator. Okay, so now use the regression line to predict the bill for a party of 8 people. So remember, to do that, we just plug 8 in here for x. So I'll do 8.479 times 8, there are 8 people, plus 18.638. We hit enter, and we get 86.47. So that means our prediction is the bill for 8 people would be $86.47. Now, is this interpolation or extrapolation? So let's go find the low and high. 8 people. So we look at people. The low is 1 person. The high is 10. 8 is between 1 and 10. So we know since it's between, it's inside of that. It is going to be interpolation. Okay, so for our next one, the bill for a party of 25 people. Do the same thing. We just type 8.479 times 25 plus 18.638. Okay, just like we did last time. And this time we get 230.613. Now, once again, we want to round to the hundredths because it's money. So 230.61. Now, let's check. 25 people. This was between 1 and the high was 10. 25 is bigger than 10. So this is definitely extrapolation here. All right. Now, the final page in the packet. This is what you're going to work on for today's review to get ready for the quiz that is on Friday. So go through it, solve it. If you need help, definitely feel free to reach out. Come to office hours, send me an email, let me know. But go ahead and work through this multiple choice. It's in It's Learning. Then also, just so you guys are aware, there's then one page that's blank, and then the next page, exploring degrees, what are radians. This is a little bit of an intro chapter to trig that we're going to do. Well, it's not really a chapter. It's just 2 lessons. That's what we'll do when we get back from Christmas break, just to spend a little bit of time that week doing some intro to trig. Okay, so please get the quiz done this weekend or before break, and have a great day. And if you need anything, please don't hesitate. Send me an email. Let me know. Bye.